intense with rhyme, this type of guy was. Yes, a spark of dim was, spark the dim I swear, so give a talk. Don't give a head nod if some you don't understand. Ask the questions and call the answers that were bestest. Man, like a Christian, bit the difference. I beg a differ than if you suggested the cliffs with the edges. And now won't you be the cliff nose to the big dough named Cliffo? He bars to move, saliva with the wettos when he slow, when he give you wisdom. That means he might you alone. I mean he might like you so, because he hasn't decided yet. It's still a question mark. See, questions never stop. You try to attain the answers of everything. At least I do, and that's how you should. That's how that hut was fucking erected, son. You see this fucking connection to the wall? That's where the wire comes off of the appliance or whatever that got the electricity run to it. Like it's gonna be a river into the ocean or the lake to make it biggest, to make it great, to make it hybrid once again with a bunch of parts that we put on. With a bunch of claws, these were our hands working together the way that they should. That's why the UFO will fucking stop on your crop to make that spot where you could tell where it was. To tell with the little garden home, that was like a garden gnome because he hold the shovel like he digs some. Like he gonna make a hole. He's gonna make this a solid dot when I put the bridge one onto it. But it's not. See, now we was just the butt of a rose that's not opened up because there wasn't ever any sun. Never rift this. Never rift this again. And now the rift, there was a tide and it rifts the hardest. To get that wind onto your ship so that all your men could slip. They weren't asleep, so they never slept. See, they had the crow's feet and they were young when they left. A whole bunch of oars that go like this. A whole bunch of boars with a whole bunch of rings in their nose. Because that's how way the pugs went. I mean the pigs, but pugs was like them. They were dogs instead, so they had paws with the hoofs would have been. They got hoofs like horse I never seen. Think they got two. Think they got 2 fingers, dog. So they got 8 if you add them all together, so. Like they were spiders then. Kind of, I didn't see any of their webs. Oh, that's why the spider wanted to save the baby one. I get it. Boom.
Whole bunch of forest, whole bunch of forest.
The forest with the teeth that grow the strongest. I mean a whole bunch of branches, they were like balconies to insects. They go out for serenades at night, cause they could speak the bestest. They get the other insects going, some that start to play their song like they got the violins on the legs, they still attached. If they haven't been ripped by the kid, cause kids are prone to do this. Yes, to just show off or put them inside of a jar and poke a couple holes so that they could be alive a while.
Make this a forest.
Make it a forest, it's already a forest, dog. A forest fire's gonna come and burn it up. You can see the smoke barreling out the top, like with the barrel of something you can blow up.
A whole bunch of cakes full of powder.
A bunch of powder cake donuts, dog, with the white skull. It's not really sweet like granulated sugar would be, but you can see what they thought and what they meant to get done.
A whole bunch of Legos.
Lego my ankles, or let go of them with the chains, bro. Why can't we change the way this going for a single flow? For a single flow, see now we mow up or down, we can't know our directions, yo. We all mixed up, like this map couldn't be read at all. Man, I need bro, like I was blind with a blindfold. Man, my flow was a mile long. Where should I stop and where should I jump in right now? Like they were all swinging some rope like this, about to be some double dust with my flow. A double dozen, bro. Add those up, you got 24. That's how many cans it take me to sip in a row before I get to Mississippi type stuff. Because this plane just took off, and I was juggling those as fast as I could, like juggling those. Like they were sharp, like those were nice, that you could put into somebody's heart to make it not go anymore. Make it stop, like this is the last stop of the bus. Like you've been standing a while and now it's dark, and now the clock is almost ticked this last talk. That's the almost stuff that say to yo. That's the old that was used. We got it in this pan, now we can pour it in the brush.
Pour it in the forest. Pour it.
Yes, when the forest goes like this, I could just saw some of them stumps and make them into ones, because they were trees, but now the top gone. We pry off the bark one by one. I didn't know they were numbers, dog. I thought they was connected some, like they was Canadian. The languages blended up, like they was French and English, and now they Quebec. Now this is genius. Now I fucking get the fleas off of my fur by shaking myself some, like I was wet from out of the tub. When it betwixt with my song, the wood will be like this when it's good. When I start to play this fucking flute that I just made myself, I just polishing it till I was done. I just gonna sound it down. This one fucking edge has got me gone. Now I'm fucking genius.
With a serpent flow
Out the forest.
with a genius.
With this flute that could pick me up into a tornado and send me somewhere else. Maybe I'll send you down the Nile, like I got this shit that would curl in the front and the back match. What you think I had? Like these hash browns next to your A's in the morning. I'm the one who thought of that. No, I did. That's been around a while.
TWA.
Throw some more of this cornucopia, throw it onto this, to see if it could get like a fire would get. Gonna burn a bunch of books, I wanna sniff the print. Yes, I bet that smelled the best. If it ain't what I sent, it's shit, can be flush. The pages ripped out, all crumpled up. I want the fucking toilet stuff so it overflows and ruins the house. We'll tear the whole bitch down like there's a poltergeist in it when the TV sets on. But really there's not.
TW4.
Where's the A? Where's the apathy for some of my speech? Because I feel like everything is just a shriek from a banshee that's just gonna be arriving momentarily to sip some of this rum. Then this shit going down. This shit gonna be like yours until it stop, until it start to be making beeping sound like a U-Haul truck. Cause it's backing up with a bunch of boxes that fall up, cause the door wasn't slammed at all. See, it needs to be slanted, dog. I need to be a unicorn, at least it's on a magical when I sing my song. Yes, and now the forest is full. Once again, see the trees more tall since when I began, because the seeds come out, the seedling song. See, these little leaves need to reach towards the sun. See, when it's wet, we connect with the soil. It could be something miraculous again when I fucking compete with this gun.
Good again, flow I have.
Flow on, sweet flow, like it's a chariot or a boat that you roll. Because the little roar of the engine's gone out, so you gotta use these with your arms. I hope your arms are strong enough. I hold some styrofoam inside of the bar, so make sure that your flat screen TV never gets broken, at least until you get it home. Because they don't have anything against throwing your controller from the Wii and shit. Like when you're bowling, and then you try to play it off like it's an accident, but it's not.
You were losing
In that bowl.
You were losing.
Bowl some more with the stripes and then turkeys come out. Yes, knock them pins and knock it off and knock on the dog before you enter, dog. And then all the dog was a bunch of dogs that I throw at the wall to see if they stalk bullseye or what. See if I want, the W sure will come off, and then we could be like a crop from inside of a truck that you got because you attracted it all with this favorite food. Was it a sandwich cut up?
All this flowing, all was donkey.
A donkey dog and a box of Dracula teeth, and I thought to be moving my jaw until it falls off on the fall. Could you pick it up? Could you pick up the fauna song? And we having fun when we dance around and sing a song with the fire that burns so tall. Maybe the small could get one of them engines to crash on the jet that goes past, and then I rise it with Rob. Or maybe awesome, maybe I expand into the clouds and I connect. Maybe if you could drop a rope for a sec, like I was Rambo, bitch, with a shotgun instead of one of those machine ones that go quick. But mine was a bigger shot that he hit. Now you could get shocked when I rap by pulling your fucking butter knife into the wall again.
We're so mess on topping.
Yes. Get him and get him French once again, and get him Swiss like the hole in the cheese that nibbles and gnaw. Or maybe that's where he lives, if it's big enough. If the fucking bridge would ever come. I feel like we've been on this road a while. Couple of us have fallen asleep and woken up. Damn, we need to stretch. We need to park the car for a sec, but we can't find a spot. We don't want to be paying for one because we're gonna get right back in.
We'll show this we have.
With some of it, dog, or with all of it, dog? With something we bought that was made out of wool that we just got off of them sheep that be out in the yard? Oh, something like yarn, something where we're gonna crochet. Something like croquet, with a cricket we play all day. And he could be singing a song on his violin that's small. See, the branches were just like balconies that they'd be standing on. So they're playing serenades for me. The shit will never stop.
All this was shall not be said.
Something with a smug look on until the smug comes and starts to fuck with our serenity of the forest, with a bunch of mysteries involved and the fauna comes for them.
Oh, your mystery forest.
Mysterious as Forrest did, as Forrest Gump who sits on the bench. City was a city until I started to get so gritty, and it when I spit and put your nets like you were butterflies swimming in the air, dog. That's some graceful. Yes, Nancy Grace stuff. That's some Grace Coventry into the cupboard all day, low. That's some fucking needy, greedy that I say because I'm fucking sweet when I'm speeding, I think. Yes.
Forest, that's what it was.
That's right. Fucking get him, TWA.
Get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him.
Yes. TWA.